Okay, so you've probably seen his name popping up again, Justin Bieber. Lots of chatter, lots of questions lately.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we've dug into a whole stack of material you sent over articles, what people are saying online, health reports, you name it.
Exactly. So for this deep dive, we're going to try and pull out the key bits from all that, help you make sense of the whole situation, his health, behavior, career stuff.
Let's get into it. So, what really seems to have kicked things off again recently, according to these sources, was this sharp online comment he made.
Right, that responds to a fan.
Yeah. And the context the sources give is interesting. Apparently, the fan commented out of concern, maybe about his mental health, mentioned something about him seeming heartbroken.
And the report suggests that fan comment itself might have been sparked by, rumors flying around about his marriage and just his general well-being.
And his reaction, worry about yourself, Gramps. Well, the sources say that really split opinions.
Yeah.
Some people online felt it was him setting a boundary, totally fair.
But others saw it differently, like maybe a sign he's under a lot of pressure.
Exactly, which kind of leads into the broader health picture of the sources paint. They definitely remind us about the Ramsay Hunt Syndrome diagnosis back in 2022.
Yeah, the reports explain that's a neurological thing caused by a virus, and the big impact for him was the facial paralysis.
Which, as the sources note, led to him having to cancel the Justice World Tour in 2023. That was huge.
And wasn't there something more recent mentioned? An emotional post?
Yeah, one source pointed to a message from March 2025. He apparently talked about feeling unworthy, even like a fraud. So quite vulnerable.
It really makes you think about celebrities sharing their struggles, doesn't it? The sources bring this up how when stars are open, like Ed Sheeran talking about eating disorders.
Or Meghan Trainor with vaginismus, yeah. The expert take in the sources is that this can be really positive. It raises awareness, fights stigma, encourages people to get help. It offers hope, you know.
Right, so that potential positive side exists. But then Bieber's specific reaction here, it seemed to land differently, didn't it? Sparked more like debate than connection, maybe.
It seems like the sources point to that messy intersection, maybe genuine fan worry, but also public gossip, and him possibly being in a really raw place at that moment.
And it's not just health stuff. The sources also flag other big changes happening. Career moves, like splitting with his longtime manager.
That's right. And also, that massive sale of his music catalog early in 2023, a huge deal.
How much was it again?
Reportedly $200 million. So the sources definitely discussed the timing of that, the sheer value, what it might mean for his focus going forward.
Yeah, and when you put that together with what some reports mention about his musical output slowing down a bit, it paints a picture of, well, change. Or maybe some turbulence.
And then, of course, there's all the public chatter, the speculation. The sources are full of it.
Right. So much online commentary connecting his recent actions or mood to stuff in his personal life.
Exactly. The sources mention people linking things to his ex, Selena Gomez, getting engaged. Apparently a song related to that went viral too.
Oh, right.
And there's also recurring discussion reported about the impact of him getting famous so young, how those early challenges might still affect his emotional life or relationships now.
But that's presented very much as speculation, right? The sources are careful there.
Absolutely crucial point. The sources highlight this is reported speculation circulating publicly, not established fact.
Okay, so pulling it all together from these sources, it's a really complex mix, isn't it? You've got these reported health issues, big career shifts, the recent public behavior, and just this intense level of scrutiny and speculation from fans and the public.
A lot of it apparently fueled by online rumors, yeah.
So when you step back and look at all these layers we've just unpacked,
Yeah.
this constant visibility that the sources describe, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
How does living a life so completely out in the open like that challenge how we think about things like privacy and, well, even public well-being? Something to chew on.